Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of Feral Druid Battleground Tips. I think instead of having one or two battlegrounds in each video, I'm just going to have a bunch of random scenarios from a bunch of different random battlegrounds, and this will allow me to get a lot more footage because the random battleground queuing system is it's pretty much the only way you can get in a battleground anymore. So it's kind of hard to get a chain queue of Warsong Gulches when I'm trying to make a Warsong Gulch video or whatever. Anyway, enough of me talking, I'm going to get into some PvP. Here I am demonstrating why engineering is so fun for BGs. I jump down, parachute, and James Bond my way down to the lumber mill. I see three people guarding it, and that's pretty doable as long as I play it right. First, I'm just going to look around and see which one I could probably kill the fastest before they really recognize it. And I noticed the mage is pretty undergeared, so I'm just going to take him out. This guy is so pathetically undergeared, I just kind of feel sorry for him at this point. So I take this guy out with tremendous ease, and I'm just going to run away because I know that Red Paladin's going to chase me, and I'm just going to try to separate him from that priest that's going to heal him. As soon as I see that Red Paladin's really far away from his priest, I turn right back on him and kill him. The Red Paladin pops wings, so that means he can't bubble. As soon as I get my 5-point rip up, I go and cycle in the priest that's making his way up the hill. I take out the Red Paladin and start making my way down to go kill the priest. I see that they're spawning here, and instead of running away like I probably should have, I see this undergeared mage, and I just can't resist killing him, so I take him out. After that, I hop back on the priest. I make a pretty crucial mistake here on not realizing how much time was left on the respawn timer, so I have the entire team chasing me, and I make a mad dash to get away. And I do, in fact, get away for a little bit of time with really low health. Since I have the entire Alliance team chasing me, I'm going to make sure to keep moving and just pop hots on myself and return back to travel form just so I can try to get more distance. Things are going great until I get stunned, and it gets pretty bad pretty fast. Luckily, some of my hots start ticking, and I get some heals off of that, and I double back and make my way the other way, and I still have all these guys chasing me. As soon as I get a considerable distance away, I start throwing hots on myself again, but I have a pretty bad stroke of luck here, and I get the second batch of respawners, so I'm pretty much done here. So there's no point in popping survival instincts because it would just be a waste at that point because it would just go down instantly. Here's another clip from the same game. I'm making my way down to the lumber mill again. I've got someone behind me, so that's why I kind of go into the situation I wouldn't normally go into with a hunter and a healer. But anyway, I hop on the priest and see what I can do. I get feared here, luckily not into the berserk because I'm going to use that later. Out of the fear, I had 5 combo points in the priest, so I savage roar so I could cycle in the hunter and limit some damage on that rogue. We end up killing the priest, which is nice, so my next priority is staying right next to that hunter. Being aggressive on the hunter is the best way to limit damage because he can't shoot you when you're right on top of him. And another thing to keep in mind is I do have all my cooldowns up, so I'm not in really any danger, but a thing that comes with time is just being comfortable at low health. Like right now I'm not really in any danger even though my health is below 30%. The more you play, the more comfortable you'll become having really low health like this. I see another hunter here, and instead of healing up, I just get right back on him because I'm trying to keep my rogue friend alive. I'm still at pretty low health, so I'm just gonna run away and heal myself and then come back later. Now, this is one of my favorite scenes coming up. I go back and I have some hots on myself, and this guy sees me out of stealth and just turns around and runs away. I just found that hilarious. When I'm harassing a node like this in AB, I'm pretty obvious. Like, I don't try to be sneaky and just sneak around. I'm pretty blunt, and I kind of just let them know that they can't really do anything about it, so they just end up wasting a lot of time and having multiple people trying to stop me. I've gotten my health back up, and I remember that there was that berserk power up over here in the wagon. So I go and pick that up and see what I can do. I get the berserk power up, and I see two clothies, and this is just like better than Christmas. Here I have my berserk power up and my berserk cooldown up, so I'm just gonna just destroy this guy, and I do, and then I turn around and three-shot this mage. So all's good, and I go and cap the node until some hero shows up and decides to peel me off of it. If this were a normal 2v1 situation, I would most likely be able to pull it out and cap the node, but I catch the respawn timer again, and I have to run. Luckily I have rocket boots up, so I can use those to get away while I'm shifting out of stuff. And I pop survival instincts here, and it's kind of unfortunate, but I kind of needed to. I couldn't go without adding this one. This one has nothing to do with me, but it was just like the most epic kill I've ever seen. This guy shoots a rocket at the enemy flag carrier and kills him. And it was our winning cap, I think. Figured I'd give this guy some glory for pulling off something so cool. Alright, this is more of a random tip that a lot of people already know, but to get out of the bubble, you mount up at the very edge of the bubble and just jump your way out, and then you can run around and have a good time outside of the bubble. Here's another clip from my storm. I see that one of my healer friends that's been following me around is getting attacked, so I'm just gonna peel this rogue off him. And notice when I switch this mage up here on this ledge, you can feral charge up to there. So that's the big tip I was trying to key in on. Okay, so I jump up to the mage. I'm going to get on him and try to kill him, but I notice I'm taking a pretty considerable amount of damage from two ranged. So I go around this little pillar here, and that's actually line of sight. So I heal myself, and I actually get healed by Coronos, who's actually one of my YouTube fans I met up with in this BG, so shout out to him. So just remember those two little pillars right there on both sides of the ramp are line of sight, and they are extremely helpful. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to check out my personal YouTube channel at youtube.com/ZybakTV. Thanks for watching.